Hariom students, all of you are obeying the instructions given by our government for road safety. You maintain 2-meter distance away in public place. Always you remember it. Today, what is the meaning of the saying? Practice makes a man perfect. നമ്മൾ ഏതൊരു കാര്യം ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് മുമ്പും അത് നന്നായിട്ട് പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്താൽ നമുക്ക് നന്നായിട്ട് അത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഇപ്പോൾ ഉദാഹരണത്തിന് നമ്മൾ അസംബ്ലി പ്രോഗ്രാം ചെയ്തു. ആദ്യം നമുക്ക് ഈ അസംബ്ലി പ്രോഗ്രാം ഇങ്ങനെ നേരിട്ടല്ല നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തത്, ലൈവ് അസംബ്ലിയല്ലേ നടത്തി. അപ്പോൾ അത് വളരെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടായിരുന്നു. നമുക്കത് എങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുമെന്നൊക്കെ ഒത്തിരി സംശയങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അതൊന്നുകൂടെ നമ്മൾ ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റ് എല്ലാം കൂടി പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ നമുക്കത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും നല്ലൊരു കോൺഫിഡൻസ് ഉണ്ടായില്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതോറും നമ്മുടെ ആത്മവിശ്വാസം വർദ്ധിക്കും, നമുക്ക് ആ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഓക്കെ, സ്വാമിജി പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നതാണ് പ്രാക്ടീസ് മേക്സ് എ മാൻ പെർഫെക്റ്റ്. നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും ഏത് കാര്യം ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് നന്നായിട്ട് പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്ത് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഓക്കെ, yesterday we studied the real numbers, how to factorize two numbers, how to find the LCM and HCF of two numbers. Today we can study a new theorem, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. What is fundamental theorem of arithmetic? Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which prime factors occurs. Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes. We can write any composite number as a product of prime numbers, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. For example, we can write 6. 6 is equal to, what are the prime factors of 6? Bedari, 2 and 3. So we can write as 2 into 3 or 3 into 2. So this is unique. We can write every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique. Is there any more factors for this? No. So the prime factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors. The order is not we are not caring about the order. We can write either in 2 into 3 or 3. Both are same. So what is fundamental theorem of arithmetic? Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. For example, 6 we can write as 2 into 3 or 3 into 2. So there is a unique factorization for prime factorization for 6. Then 18. 18 is equal to, what is the prime factorization of 18 action areas? 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 3, 18. So we can write 18 as 2 into 3 into 3. Both 2 and 3 are prime numbers. 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 3 18. Or we can write as 3 into 3 into 2. Both are same. So the order is not a problem for us. Therefore, this is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. That is 6 we can write as 6 is equal to 2 into 3 or 3 into 2. 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3 or 3 into 3 into 2, or we can write as 2 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 3. In any order we can write, but the prime factorization is unique. So you remember it. So what is fundamental theorem of arithmetic? Every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. Okay. Next question. Find the LCM and HCF of 6 and 20 by prime factorization method. Here, to find the HCF of numbers, first we write the numbers, prime factorization of the numbers. Therefore, HCF of the numbers is equal to product of the smallest power of each common prime factor in the numbers. Product of the smallest power of each common prime factor in the numbers. Then LCM of numbers is equal to product of the greatest power of each prime factor. Here common prime factor, but here each prime factor, product of the greatest power of each prime factor involved in the numbers. We can do this. First we can factorize this 6. 6 is equal to, see 1 and the 6 we can write as prime numbers as 2 into 3. Then 20 is equal to, Sudarshan, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 5, 20. So we factorize these numbers. First we write 6 as 2 into 3. The prime factorization of 6 is equal to 2 into 3. And the prime factorization of 20 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5. Then here, what is highest power? 2 raised to 1 into 3 raised to 1. Here, 2 square into 5. 2 square into 5. Then, here what is the HCF of numbers? HCF is the product of the smallest power of each common prime factor in the numbers. Here, the HCF is equal to product of the smallest power of each common factor. Here, what are the common factors here? 2 is the common factor. Then which is the smallest power among these? 2 raised to 1, 2 square. Here this is the smallest power. So what is the HCF? HCF is equal to 2 raised to 1. Is there any common number here? No. Here only 2 is a common number. Here the smallest power is 2 raised to 1. 2 square and 2 raised to 1, which is the smallest power? 2 raised to 1. So what is the HCF? HCF is equal to 2 raised to 1, that is 2. Here there is no more common factor, only 2 is a common factor. Then the highest power of here the smallest power among these is common factor is 2 raised to 1. 2 is the common factor and the first one's power is 2 raised to 1. Second one's power is 2 square. Then the smallest power of the common factor is 2 raised to 1. So we write 2 raised to 1, that is equal to. Then what is the LCM? LCM is equal to product of the greatest power of each prime factor involved in the numbers. Here there is no common. The product of each prime factor involved in the numbers. Here 2 is a factor. Then what is the highest power? Highest power is 2 square. Then 3, not common. Here there is 3. Then only 3. Then 3 raised to 1. Then 5 raised to 1. That is equal to 2 into 3 into 5. 2 square. 2 square is 4. That is 4 into 3 into 5. That is equal to 60. Then what is the HCF of 2 and 6? HCF of 2 and 6, 6 and 20 is 60 and the LCM of 6 and 20 is 2. So, to find the HCF, first we factorize the numbers and we find the common number here. The common number is 2. Then what is highest power of 2? What is the smallest power of 2 among these? 2 raised to 1. So, 2 raised to 1 is the HCF of the number. If there is any more number common factor, then you take the smallest power of that number also and then multiply it. Then you will get the answer. Then LCM is equal to product of the greatest power of each prime factor. The greatest power is, here the 6 is 2 into 3 and 20 is 2 into 2 into 5. Then what is the greatest power among the numbers? The greatest power of 2 is 2 square. The greatest power of 3 is 3 raised to 1. Here also 5 raised to 1. So, the greatest power, then you find the product of the numbers. Greatest power, find the greatest number is 2 square into 3 raised to 1 into 5 raised to 1. That is 4 into 3 into 5. That is equal to 60. Therefore, what is the, therefore, HCF of 6 and 20 is equal to 2 and LCM of 6 and 20 is equal to 60. Then there is one more property for this. The product of the these numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. If two numbers are given and their LCF and HCF are given, then we can say that the product of the two numbers is equal to its LCM into HCF. But we can check whether it is correct. Here, what is the product of the numbers? The given numbers are 6. Product of the numbers is equal to product of the numbers is equal to 6 into 20. That is equal to 120. The numbers are 6 and 20. So it is 120. Then what is the HCF into LCM of 6 and 20? HCF into LCM. HCF of 6 and 20 into LCM of 6 and 20. HCF is 2 and LCM is 60. So it is equal to 120. So what we can say? Product of two numbers is equal to, therefore, it is not true for three numbers. The product, if we are given two numbers and the LCM and HCF are given, then product of these two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. Therefore, product of two numbers is equal to LCM. It's LCM into HCF. It's LCM into HCF. So you remember, product of two numbers is equal to its LCM into HCF. So first we find the HCF of numbers. HCF is equal to product of the smallest power of each common prime factor in the numbers, and LCM of numbers is equal to product of the greatest power of, it is not common, each prime factor. For LCM common, we take the common prime factor. In the LCM there is no common, each prime factor involved in the numbers. Therefore HCF is equal to 2 and LCM is equal to 60. Then there is a property that product of two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. Okay. Next question. Find the HCF of 96 and 404 by the prime factorization method. Hence find their LCM. First we can factorize 96. 96 is equal to 2 times 48, 2 times 24, 2 times 12, it is equal to how many times? 2. How many times? 2 raised to 5 into 2 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 1. Then we can factorize this 96. 404. 404 2 times 202, then also 2 times 101. So 404 is equal to 2 square into 101. So what is the HCF of 96 and 404 is equal to, here what is the common number here? Ashwin Bhajit, the common number is 2. 2 is only common number. Then what is the HCF? HCF, we take the lowest power of the common factor. Here what is the lowest power here? 2 square. So what is the HCF? HCF is equal to 2 square. That is equal to 4. HCF is 4. Then you are asked to find their LCM. To find the LCM, we can use that property. Or you can find this prime factorization method. Now we can do this to find the LCM using this property. What is the property of LCM and HCF? LCM and HCF, Devapriya. HCF into LCM is equal to product of the numbers. Therefore, here the numbers are given. What are the numbers? 96 and 404. Then HCF is also given. HCF, product of the numbers is equal to product of the numbers is equal to HCF into LCM. HCF into LCM. Therefore, what is 96 into 404 is equal to, HCF is 4. 4 into LCM. Then what is LCM? And to find the LCM, what we do? LCM is equal to Anand. LCM is 96 into 404 divided by 4. 96 into 404 divided by 4. You can divide this by 4, then it is equal to 101. So 101 into 96. Then what is our answer? It is equal to 9,696. So here you're asked to find the HCF of 96 and 404. Then we use the prime factorization method. First we factorize 96. 96 equal to 2 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 1. And 404 is equal to 2 square into 101. Then HCF of 96 and 404 is equal to the lowest power of the common factor. Here the common factor is 2. Then what is the lowest power here? 2 square. So the HCF of 96 and 404 is 2 square, that is 4. Then product of the numbers, we studied a property that product of two numbers is equal to its LCM into HCF. So 96 into 404 is equal to HCF is 4. 4 into LCM. From this we can find LCM. Therefore LCM is equal to 96 into 404 divided by 4. Then cancelling what we get? Here 101. Then 96 into 101 is equal to 9690. Therefore what is the LCM of 96 and 404? Therefore LCM of 96 and 404 is equal to 9696. Okay. Next question. Find the HCF of 26 and 91 and hence find their LCM. So first we can factorize 26. 26 is equal to 2 into 30. Then 91 we can factorize. 91 we can divide it by 7. 7 1 is equal to 7. 7 3 7. 7 into 13. So 91 is equal to 7 into 13. Or we can write as 2 raised to 1 into 13 raised to 1 and 7 raised to 1 into 13 raised to 1. Then what is the HCF of the numbers? There we are. Here 26 we factorize it as 2 into 13. That is 2 raised to 1 into 13 raised to 1. Then 91 we can write as 7 into 13. 7 and 13 are prime factorization of 91 is 7 into 13. Then it is equal to 7 raised to 1 into 13 raised to 1. Then what is the HCF of? Therefore HCF is equal to what we studied. HCF is equal to the smallest common power of each the number. What is the common number here? Common number is 13. The smallest power is also, both are same. So 13 raised to 1 is the smallest common, that is equal to 13. Therefore HCF is equal to 13. Then how will you find the LCM using the property? To find the LCM what we do? Hriday, product of two numbers is equal to, say product of two numbers is equal to, two numbers is equal to HCF into LCM. HCF into LCM. Here what are the numbers here? 26 and 91. So 26 into 91 is equal to 13 into LCM. Then what is LCM? Therefore LCM is equal to 26 into 91 divided by 13. We can cancel this by 2. Then it is equal to 182. So what is the LCM? LCM is 182. So to find the HCF of 26 and 91, what we do? First we factorize, do the prime factorization of 26 and 91. 26 is equal to 2 into 13, or we can write as 2 raised to 1 into 13 raised to 1. 91 is equal to 7 into 13. Is equal to 7 raised to 1 into 13 raised to 1. So HCF is equal to the least common power is 13 raised to 1, that is 13. Then product of the two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. Therefore what is one of the numbers? 26 and 91. 26 into 91 is equal to 13 into LCM. Then what is LCM? LCM is equal to 26 into 91 by 13, that is equal to 182. So to find the HCF of two numbers, first you factorize the find the prime factorization of the number and take the lowest power of the common number. And to find the LCM, you take all the numbers whose highest power is the LCM of the, and this product is the LCM of the numbers. You remember it. And then you study one more property. Product of two numbers is equal to its LCM into HCF. You remember it. Then what is the Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Today we study the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. What is fundamental theorem of arithmetic? Nivedita, every prime numbers can be expressed as a product of primes and the prime factorization is unique. That is called the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. You remember it, okay? We can do more questions in the next class. Assignments will be given through Google Classroom. Thank you and hello.